All right, let's implement the same concept like invoking prompt template from Flow and then fix a gap in one of the in a previous implementation. So in the previous example, what we did is we created an, a field, correct? Yeah, called case intelligence, basically on the account record. Yeah, and so we just turned this particular field into an AA enabled field. So basically, this is going to give intelligence across, all the cases that are associated with this particular account. So if I go to the service tab, I can just see, right, there are five plus totally, there are 15 cases associated to this particular account. So this particular summary field will give you a snapshot of the cases, okay, associated with this customer. Yeah, so this is an AA enabled field. Yeah, we did implement this using prompt template, but the problem is what if a particular case is updated with additional details, right? Yeah, I want this case intelligence, right, to get updated automatically, just like the previous one we implemented, right? We wanted this particular field to get updated automatically, and that's what we're going to do it. Yeah, and so this is the use case that we are trying to accomplish now. So the case intelligence field on the account record page should be updated automatically when there is any associated record is modified. Associated case record is modified, right? So of course we are doing this, just to ensure that the case summary is always up to date, right? So that's what we are going to do it. And we're going to use flow in this case again to invoke the prompt template, which will generate the content for the case intelligence field, right? So just like the previous example, we're just simply going to follow the same, steps. Yeah. All right. So let's go here, and then this is the prompt template that is creating, content for that field. Okay. The name of the prompt template is get related cases summary. So what I'm doing is I'm going to create a record triggered flow. Yeah. This is a record triggered flow on the case object. Yeah. And you can, as you see, whenever a record is created or updated, right, I want this particular flow to run. Yeah. Number one. Number two, I'm going to use action. Yeah, and there are a lot of actions available, pre-configured option, pre-configured actions available. The one that we are looking for is a prompt template. So you can just see this, right? So all these are actions, prompt templates that are available, and active prompt templates available in this org. Yeah, the one that I'm looking for is related cases summary. So let's search for that, and yeah, you can just see this, right? Get related case summary, right? This is the prompt template which I'm just going to invoke. Yeah, so I'll just say invoke case related case summary. Okay, prompt. Okay, yeah, and certainly, right, I need to send the related cases, isn't it? Yeah, the related cases to this, or the case object, basically, correct? Yeah, rather I have to create, I have to, what do you call? I have to send all the related cases. That is important. They have to, I have to send the case details, to this particular prompt so that it will, start summarizing the case for me, isn't it? Yeah, but if you look at the prompt, yeah, if you look at the prompt, the related cases are already available, isn't it? Yeah, and this prompt template is actually, it's looking for an account record, correct? So what I need to do is instead of sending the case, right, I just have to send the parent account, parent account to which this case is associated. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do it now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first use get records. Okay, yeah. And what I'll do is I will very quickly, get the parent account. Yeah. So get account record data, get account record. Yeah. And I'm going to choose account object. And what I'll do is I'll use ID to find the account record. Yeah. Let's go and then, yes, map this. This should be equal to, the case records account ID. Yeah. So that's it, we are done. So now this will help, this will store the first record, the account record for me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the next step. Yeah. where what I will do is I will simply, where is it? Yes, I'll simply map this get account record. That's all it is. So I'll just say account from get account record. That's, so this is the, input to the prompt template. That's all it is. Yeah. And once the prompt is executed, right, I will get a response, isn't it? Yeah. I'll get a response something like this. Yeah. Something like this. So what I'll do is I'll store that response manually, right, in a variable. Okay. Yeah. So store output values. I want to store prompt response. So for which I'm going to create a resource. Click on variable. So v underscore, I'll just say prompt output. Yeah. And I'll just say it's a text, and yes, we'll click on done. Okay, perfect. So now all I need to do is, right, I need to go back and then update the account, update the account field, the case intelligence custom field on the account object, with this particular value. So for that purpose, I already have created, an update records element. Yeah, so you can just see this, right? So this is going to look for, this is going to first filter the account ID. The ID will be equal to the account ID from the case record. Okay, that's it. And this is the field that I'm planning to update with the value from prompt output. That's all it is. Okay, so that's it. We're all good to go now. I'll click on save. And I'm going to activate this as well. Okay. Okay, so the key, the takeaway is, so you will try to monitor all the cases, correct, in the org, and whenever there is a change, find the associated parent account record, right? Then invoke the prompt template by passing that account record, and then get the case intelligence output and update the required, field with the prompt response. That's it. Okay, so now let's go back and then see whether this works or not. Okay, yeah. So this is there are 17, you know there are 17 cases related to this particular account. Okay, probably I'll try to find a simple account. Okay, so that we'll quickly check and then we can go back and then test it with another record. Okay, so case intelligence is empty now, so I can manually click here and then generate. So this is manually I'm just trying to find the response, isn't it? Yeah, so let's wait for this response. Perfect. This is the case ID, the main issue, critical impact, or everything is given. So I'll click on use and then save. So now whatever I've just done, right? It's a manual thing, right? But what if this case is updated, right? Updated with some additional data points. So I want this particular, field to be updated, right? That's the reason we implemented flow. So what I'll do is I will look for case. Yeah. So we will just use that ID and then go to that particular case directly and then make some little tweaks. Okay, I'll go to service. I will go to this case. This is the case, right? Yeah. Let's go back and then let's add an update. Let's say case feedback. Customer is unhappy and looking to escalate. Yeah, so let's click on save. So now the flow will run and it will invoke the prompt template, and then it will just update the account case intelligence field on the account object. Let's see how it works. Let's click on save. All right, it's done now. Yes, you can just see this, right? Yeah, now the case summary on, I'm sorry, the feedback is updated. If I go back to the related account, let's see, datanet.inc, go to details, you should see an updated case intelligence. That's it. Okay, so this is how you can able to always keep an AI enabled field updated. So you should certainly use either Flow or Apex, Apex trigger, right, to update the field by invoking the prompt template. Yeah. So hope this was helpful. And now we can call it, the implementation is complete. Yeah. So what did we learn? So we did learn how to invoke a prompt template from Flow and then generate the response and then, use the response to either update a field or to perform further actions. Okay, based on your requirement. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.